There are people posting about divine retribution against Los Angeles and other people saying half the city is on fire, even people who live here. Now, look, the reality is a lot of people have lost their homes. I personally know someone who has almost certainly lost their home in Pacific Palisades, and it is affecting and destroying lives in Altadena and Palisades and other places. But when people talk about half the city is on fire, that is simply not the case. Half the city is not on fire. As I mentioned before, there are roughly 10,000 structures that have been destroyed so far, and there may be more coming. But the entire county, which is really what most of us call LA, is roughly 3 million plus structures. And this is affecting a lot more people than the people who actually lost their homes or businesses, because we've had to evacuate. I had to evacuate for a day or so until they brought the fire under control near where I live. And a lot of people know people who have had to leave their homes for long periods or who have actually lost their homes or businesses completely. But it is not destroying half the city, and it is not going to destroy half the city. Longer term, we are going to have to face new procedures for controlling fires. In my opinion, living in a densely populated way on some of these hillsides and so on, it just might not be a viable place to live. We're going to have to think about where we're going to build housing. We're going to have to think about building more densely packed housing in areas that are a little bit farther away from these danger zones. There's a lot of things that we can look into, but the city, at least for the time being, is not completely destroyed or, half destroyed.